But the Bitcoin's looking good, boys. The Bitcoin's looking real good. I mean, like, we're having a dip here, right? We're down to 29,373 on Bitcoin, which is really not that bad if we compare it to the rest of the market, which is just, whoo, it's rowdy today, including Ethereum, which is down, I believe, 5% over here. Look at that Ethereum dip, and then we look at the rest of the market. We're having some ups there, but look at that Terra going down again. Avalanche down, Elrond down, Zcash down, Kusama down, Cosmos down. A lot are down 5 to 10%. Yet Bitcoin is kind of just sitting not super pretty, but better, right? 0.94%. So there you go. Why is that? JPMorgan backs Bitcoin to rise 28% and says cryptocurrencies are now its preferred alternative asset. JPMorgan said it thought Bitcoin's fair price was 28% higher than its current level. Cryptocurrencies have fallen dramatically in 2022 as investors have ditched riskier investments. But JPMorgan said it saw an upside for Bitcoin and crypto markets more generally after the sell-off. JPMorgan has said Bitcoin's fair price is 28% higher than its current level, implying significant upside from here after a dramatic sell-off in cryptocurrencies. The bank said in a note on Wednesday that cryptos had overtaken real estate as one of its preferred alternative assets that don't fall into typical categories such as stocks and bonds. It said it was sticking to its view that $38,000 was a fair price for Bitcoin. That figure was 28% higher than Bitcoin's $29,722 level on Wednesday morning. Quote, the past month's crypto market correction looks more like capitulation relative to last January and February. And going forward, we see upside for Bitcoin and crypto markets more generally, end quote. The bank's strategist, including Nicholas, there's no chance I'm going to pronounce that. I'm just panic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do it. I know you guys give me a hard time, but I can't do that one. Wrote in a note. Cryptocurrencies have tumbled in 2022 as rising inflation and interest rates, the war on Ukraine, and a slowdown in China have caused investors to ditch assets deemed to be risky. Bitcoin is down about 37% for the year, while Ethereum has tumbled about 48%. The total market value of all cryptocurrencies has plunged from about $3 trillion in November to $1.3 trillion in May. But JPMorgan said the sell-off had hurt cryptocurrencies more than other alternative investments such as private equity, private debt, and real estate. That suggests there's more room for cryptos to rebound, strategists said in the note. Quote, we thus replace real estate with digital assets as our preferred alternative asset class along with hedge funds. That's crazy. Replacing real estate with digital assets? I think this is less about cryptocurrency being a safer investment than real estate and more about what that really tells us is that we are in a housing bubble that's about to come crashing the f*** down, boys. That's what it really is. That's what it really is. The dramatic collapse of the Terra USD stablecoin and connected Luna cryptocurrency had soured sentiment among many crypto investors, the strategist said. But they added that there was so far little sign that venture capital funding into crypto was drying up. But the investment bank said it was now less keen on alternative investments, switching them to ranking of underweight from overweight previously. Yeah, this is basically JPMorgan sensing a housing bubble pop and a housing market crash and moving their assets into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And I think that's probably a valid move. I'm not an investor. This is not financial advice, but that is what I get out of this. What I get out of this is JPMorgan is sensing a burst in the housing market. First mover Americas, Bitcoin dominance reaches 7-month highs. Alts suffer. The latest moves in crypto markets in context for May 26th. I wanted to cover this today because it is basically everything within theme that we've been talking about. Bitcoin was down 1.7% over the last 24 hours and is struggling to hold $30,000 US. At press time, the world's largest cryptocurrency bar market capitalization was trading at around 29,000. We just checked and I believe it's 29,300 or something like that. So it's still up. Ethereum took a bigger hit and was trading down 6.5% on the day, around $1,800 US. Quote, with Bitcoin's price not catching a bid to the upside, the negativity comes out, end quote, said Charles Story, head of growth at Future, a crypto index platform. Quote, the narrative around Bitcoin and crypto in general goes from a futuristic store of value to a scam, said Story. This brings down the price till investor sentiment changes and we move back to the upside. Clearly, we're going to be moving back to the upside with people like JPMorgan taking their investments out of land and real estate and putting into Bitcoin. Altcoins appear to be suffering more than Bitcoin, with Avalanche leading the drop in price. AVAX was down 12% on the day. Cosmos down by 10% and Solana's is down by 8%. I think the Flux team needs to just start being a little bit more careful with who they decide to partner with. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. In traditional markets, Wall Street had a positive trading session overnight, but has since been mixed. Bonds gained ground as traders weighed the Fed's minutes and that were less hawkish than expected. News from China overnight sent Asian markets and European futures lower. Market moves. Despite Bitcoin's market capitalization declining to $552 billion US, Bitcoin dominance over altcoins is at a 7-month high. Bitcoin dominance, the measure of how much of the total market cap of crypto is comprised of Bitcoin, has increased to 45%. The highest metrics has gone up. The highest the metric has gone up since October of 2021. Although signals for Bitcoin are still not showing signs of recovery, according to Lauren Kiss, we've tried this one before too, and I looked it up and now I forgot. Apologies. Head of Europe at Hashdex said, quote, we may see further downward trends in altcoins as there are still strong signs Bitcoin is to remain below $30,000 US. He also noted that Ether's drop in price Thursday was particularly significant, and Ether dropped by $100 US around 9 a.m. Quote, we saw large sellers dominating the market in Ether this morning, which was fueled by losing interest. This is a clear absence of a bullish volatility currently witnessed by the crypto market. Look, man, if you're an investor and you're taking a look at the merge, right? And then you are taking a look at the fact that they don't have withdrawals for your staking. The majority of the staking will be in large centralized entities that are getting hammered with securities accusations. You don't want to be in Ethereum right now. I just don't think you want to be in Ethereum right now. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.